Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Yoshi's Woolly World. Last time we finished up World 4 by doing a lot of stuff at Naval Piranha, and since we have Naval Piranha Yoshi, we were able to use him to unlock a new Yoshi, the N64 Yoshi. Nintendo's first 3D console, which also had 4-player multiplayer support. And this is a very expressive looking Yoshi, as you can see all the colors on the back, kind of like the GameCube Yoshi. It's a nice little Yoshi design. But in this episode, we're going to go ahead and continue on here in World 5. Starting things off with Fluffy Snow. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pick ourselves the Sea Hidden Items badge in this one and just jump straight into things. So, as you can tell, World 5 here is our ice world, basically. So we're going to be dealing with a lot of snow, with a lot of ice, and that's pretty much the whole theme of the area, which makes a lot of sense. And the beginning here, this is going to teach us the mechanics of a snowball here. So I'm going to roll this around, and the more the snowball rolls, the bigger it gets. We need to use this snowball in order to break open certain things, like as you can see here, this ice, can't really do anything with on our own. If I throw an egg at it, it doesn't do anything. It does tap that piranha plant's mouth because of a nice bank shot, but it won't break the ice. He's having a very hard time getting that off his mouth. Thank you for the Shy Guy. I want to go ahead and start off by getting some of these clouds here because some of these give me some more hearts, give me a Meaver stamp, which I do need. And I'm just going to refill my eggs a little bit here. This is the best way to get eggs this early on. You know, this is kind of slow. It's still a very easy way just to get eggs really quick. And I got enough, so let's go ahead and kill you. I'm going to go ahead and throw some of my yarn ball eggs up here to reveal more beads in these clouds. And just gonna go ahead and grab me my stamp beads. Really? Try to eat the Shy Guy instead of hit my head. Alright, I'll work with it. That Shy Guy really wants to roll. Like, he is going in. I'm gonna use him as a trampoline here. Thank you. Could have just stood on the giant snowball, but the Shy Guy was having so much fun. I just wanted to join him. Let's go ahead and push this snowball around and continue on with the level. As you can see, this thing gets very big. This thing barely fits on screen. That's how big it got. Luckily for us, though, we can go ahead and use this as a platform. So I can go ahead and jump on top of it, just like so. And there you go. We got ourselves to the next area. Hidden little piece of the wall. Go ahead and open that up. And I'll get myself a thing of yarn. So you can see up here, I got myself a hidden cloud. If I can just go ahead, kill that guy. I'm gonna wait for this fire enemy to jump down, because I do not want to get hit by you. And it's really awkward to jump up here. There you go. Hit this hidden cloud, you get yourself a couple hearts, so not really needed for anything, but hey, if you want some more hearts, they're there. So that makes things a little bit easier for me. But let's go ahead and continue onwards. The music in this section is really good. I love how peaceful this music is in the level. Wow, I did not think he was going to light his friend up that fast, but yeah, the fire enemies can actually light each other up, making things a little bit more annoying on you as the player, because if you're not paying attention, well, you're going to be running into a fire guy. That's not fun at all. Speaking of not running into good things, got some spike guys down here on the floor, and that's not a good spot for them at all. I'm going to get rid of them. Spit some more fire out here. Kill him in the process, that's fun. Oh, I don't have any more fire. That's fine with me. I can go ahead and grab myself death. That was a good start. Let's try this again without the dying. That'd be a better idea. What I was trying to do was grab the flower and just flutter jump my way back over to safety. That didn't work out so well. Gotta be very careful here when I jump this time around so I don't fall back into the pits. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to just kind of save this one yarn ball egg I have for quite a while because I won't be able to get anything else for a bit. And that is not good. I'm gonna have to use this now. Get him out of here. I still have some more fire in my mouth. It's convenient, so I'm gonna jump just like so. And kill that enemy. Get myself another one of these watermelons. As you can see, the red type of watermelons here, these are special because they give you fire breath. So this is very convenient for me because I don't have to keep on going back to where the fire enemies spawn just to use them. They keep on grabbing one thing of fire, spitting it out, going back, grabbing more fire, and just keep on doing the same thing. They only give you the 2 red watermelons there, so you do have to be careful. The red watermelons give you 3 uses of fire apiece. So you gotta use it sparingly. but it's so much easier than just going back all the time and refilling your fire on the enemies. So here, we have Motor Yoshi returning, and in this section, they throw a lot of beads at us. So we gotta be really paying attention here. And keep your eye out for which bead's the real one you want to grab, and which one's just an extra little point bead. So I'm looking out for these Miiverse Stampedes, and luckily because we have the hidden items badge on, this makes it a little bit easier. So another bee at the very end of this trail is important, so I needed to get that one. Be very careful with your time here, because they barely give you enough time to get through this entire section while getting pretty much all the collectibles. So you gotta be very, very cautious here. Be paying attention, and try not to mess this up at all, because if you mess one thing up, you're really not gonna have much time to recover. Here, I'm not gonna jump right away, because I want to go ahead and grab myself some extra beads by hitting the exclamation point, and that's that. Conveniently for me to give me 2 Shy Guys right here, so I can go ahead and grab these guys, and get me 2 more eggs. I'm gonna throw this up, and that gives me some more hearts. Definitely need it after I killed myself that one time. And here I'm gonna wait because coming out of these pipes are some fireball enemies. So this is very convenient for me because I needed the fire. I'm gonna go ahead and just eat these guys and reveal these sections here that have beads in the ice. They're also revealing pipes that we do need to travel down, so this is very important to me to do regardless. I do want to see what's in these said pipes, so let's go ahead and go down this one here in the far right. That was a little close for comfort. I don't like where this guy is. He's really in the way. Just do that. Get hurt. You know what? I'll work with it. It's okay. I'm alive. Should be fine. So there's our 4th thing of yarn, although it was in a weird order. It's fine, because we immediately went back, got the 3rd one, we got the 4th one. It's not too big of a deal to get yarn pieces out of order as long as I can get them, period. I didn't know I went down the pipe for a second. I was trying to swallow an egg and instead I went down. That's okay, because I believe if I go back up here, I have to go back through the center pipe, unfortunately. If I come back up here, the Shy Guys will be respawned. That kind of works out, because now I have a full thing of eggs. So I'm going to just wait here, throw that down, eat fire, and spit it out. And jump straight into the fire, too, and kill myself. Oh, this is fun. I don't have a checkpoint. I don't want to redo all that stuff. So you know what? We're going to just use a new badge. Yeah, I'm not going to take a risk in this section. There's just too much I got to deal with. So I'm going to just use the fall in the pit no problems thing for now. Just to make things a little bit easier on us. You guys really want me to go through all that without a checkpoint again? I'm probably going to die because of no hearts here, so it won't matter. Get him out of here. I don't like how the piranha plant was looking at me. Up there is a Miiverse Stampede. I definitely need to collect that. I'm gonna wait here, grab me some more fire, spit it upwards, and that reveals a flower. Spit this up, gives me another bead. Wow, I'm actually going to die because I have no health. That wasn't even a joke. I'm at 1 hit. I need to be extremely careful from this point forward. Come on, get up here. This is so awkward to jump back up from this area. I'm gonna just have to go back around. Wait for the fire guy to fall. There you go. Now I come back up here and spit fire. Kill the spike dude. Spit more fire. Reveal more beads. Oh, that was bad. Did not want him to jump on me. That was a little too close for comfort. This is gonna be awkward. There. Safe. Alright. We're good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and swap back the sea hidden items. I have enough beads for it. I might as well just use this badge again to finish up the level. So here comes the final stretch. This final stretch, you got to be moving. Grab this fire. Do not use it here. Simply because you want to use it in this section here, revealing your flower. There is no other easy way to get that flower if you don't burn that ice and walk through it, so save the fire for that ice and burn it. Here I'm going to go ahead and grab me my final thing of yarn. And then here, hit this cloud, final flower. The only thing I'm missing is the hearts. Which, how many things of fire kept on hitting me in the middle section of this level? It's kind of understandable why I don't have enough hearts to fully 100% this level. It's okay, because I'll just go back through it, and we'll just cut past all that stuff. It's okay. We can easily do that off screen. But there you go. That's the first level down. Kind of a rough start, but at 64 Yoshi did his job. He kind of had a rough time going through it because, you know, his control stick. I'll just blame that. I mean, N64, nice system. I really love its library, the controller has not aged well at all, especially that control stick. So trying to use the N64 control stick nowadays is a real challenge, simply just because it's very stiff, and it's very prone to breaking. But for collecting all the yarn here in 5-1, we got ourselves the Alpine Yoshi. It's just basically a Yoshi with snowflakes on him. He's a nice looking Yoshi. I do like it. But unfortunately, he's going to have to wait a little bit because I need to go back through 5-1. So as soon as the game decides to load, it was a little bit of a weird pause. Let's go ahead and make our way over to the Amiibo hut and take a look at the Amiibos that we have and see who we're going to be playing with to get those hearts. Looking over the Amiibos I have, I figured that the best Amiibo to use for right now, going back through a snow level, is a character that has his own share of snow levels in games. Donkey Kong Yoshi. To be fair, I know this one's a little bit of a stretch, but hear me out. There's a reason. The snow levels in Donkey Kong Country, the first one, the Super Nintendo, I feel are some of the hardest levels in that game. Simply just because of how hard it is to see in some of those levels. There's one that a blizzard's going on the entire time, making it next to impossible to see what's going on. That level's pretty difficult. So this Kong has some experience going through snow, and he should be able to go ahead and do a perfect run of 5-1. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way back through this level here, and I'll see you guys on the other side. That wasn't a bad run of the level, and heck, we even got a bonus game at the end of all that, so I can get my chance to get some beads. It's not bad. Donkey Kong Yoshi, you did a pretty good job. Not gonna lie, buddy. I love how the only flower I collect, which is the one to give me a shortcut, is the one flower I needed to get the bonus game. If I didn't get that flower, I wouldn't be doing this bonus game right now. That is hilarious. But I'll take it. The more beads, the better. And this is just ironic. You know, after you just done your stuff in the cold Arctic area, let's go into a volcano and collect fruit. Yeah, that's definitely the polar opposite of what we were just doing. But I'll take it. Why not? Also, that was a really subtle yet bad pun. Polar opposite, talking about an ice area. Yeah, that was accidental. Don't judge. Hey, at least I ate me an orange before the game ended, so that's some extra points. 2450. It's not bad. It's one of those lower scoring bonus games, so I take what I can get. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to 5-2. So let's go ahead and use our Alpine Yoshi we just got and see what's up ahead. In the Frozen Solid and Chill, that's our next level. Interesting level name. Gonna go ahead, pick our usual, make things a little bit easier to see what I'm doing. And let's just see what this level has in store for us. Frozen Solid and Chill does not bode well for me. It sounds like I'm gonna be a frozen ice cube at the time. So starting off, we were just talking about frozen ice cubes. We have this here. This is an ice melon, just like the fire melon. This gives us an elemental property to our breath, so now we can freeze things. And this is good for a couple different uses here. So I can go ahead and miss one of my shots, apparently. It's okay, I still had another couple shots left in my mouth. So you have a handful of shots here to use and that'll freeze enemies, making it a lot easier to kill in one shot, or you can just go ahead and push things around like the Shy Guys. Small enemies like that will just be a nice stepping stone for you to use. Now here's our first collectible up above, and we have another chance at using this melon, so we can go ahead and continue to freeze things, which is a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and freeze this Shy Guy and just get him out of here. As you can see, we got ourselves another Blarg, but this Blarg is different. This is a water Blarg. You can go ahead and freeze him with the ice and ground pound his frozen corpse, and he's just so sad and goes away. He won't stay dead forever, but that's an instant KO. That's really interesting to do. I like doing it. Although, you gotta feel bad for the guy. He's just there minding his own business, and we freeze him, use him as a stepping stone, and then just destroy him when we're done. That's pretty cruel. Here I'm gonna go ahead and just spit this out at this treasure, which conveniently for me killed the piranha plant. Unwrap our gift, giving us a flower. Now here, we got these special cheeps here. These fish, you want to go ahead and ride their water, because you can get frozen by a Shy Guy. That's great. Come here. Get out of here. As I was saying, you can ride these guys' water streams, which will give you a lot of extra height. In some cases, you actually need to use these cheeps to progress into different areas of the level. So, there are some cases where you're going to need to use those guys in order to actually progress in general, or just find a hidden collectible. But here we got ourselves a hidden cloud on top of this whale, so you want to go ahead and hit that, and it leads you to a transformation section. 2 transformation sections in a row, one in 5.1 and one in 5.2. Here we got Mermaid Yoshi, so it's time to take a dip in the Arctic water. I'm so glad that this Yoshi doesn't care because it's already an Arctic Yoshi. So this cold water to him, this is nothing. This is natural habitat. It's good because if this was a normal Yoshi, they would probably be frozen solid. Don't really have too much time there in the opening section, but luckily I have just enough time to grab that clock before we run out. So, want to go ahead and collect as many beads as we can. And the more beads we keep on getting on screen, the worse this game gets with slowdown. That's the only issue that this game really has on the Wii U, I like to say performance-wise, is that every once in a while you'll be doing your own thing here and the game just starts to chug. Because the frame rate in this game in general, for the most part, is pretty good. This game runs at a 60 frames per second target, but sometimes there's just too much stuff going on the screen and then the game just slows down to a crawl. Transformation sections I noticed are some of the worst. I mean, we've seen it in the last level as well, but when we were going through the previous level using Moto Yoshi, there was a lot of sections there just did not work well, and we're just slowing the game down. So I noticed that's really the only time this game struggles. It's a little bit better on the 3DS version. I think it's because a lot of the extra graphical fidelity of the game was kind of removed. I mean, for starters, in the 3DS version, when you go through doors, there's not even much of a transition. So if you go in a door that takes you into the background section, it just kind of fades to white. So that's a little different, but at the same time, I think that's also the save on resources too in the 3DS, because the 3DS is not as powerful as a Wii U, so they gotta do something to make the game run on that system. So of course, it's gonna cut out some of the extra graphical fidelity that this game has. I mean, this is a great looking game. I love the art style that they have here with the yarn aesthetic, but at the same time, things do kind of get a little too chaotic, and then it just kind of plummets in frame rate. It's even worse if you're playing co-op. If you play this game in co-op, oh man, things get really laggy at times. I did play a majority of this game in co-op once, and every time we got to the transformation sections in this game, it was a struggle. The game was dropping down to like single digits at times. It was getting really bad. And I was very surprised too, because when I played this game my own for a first playthrough, it wasn't really that bad. There were some dips here and there, but it wasn't like it was unplayable. Then you got the co-op, and it's like, oh wow, this is actually getting near unplayable. Like, what happened? It got really bad. But enough talking about the weird frame rate this game can have. Let's just go ahead and finish up this level, because we're near the end now. I want to go ahead and grab myself a ice watermelon here. Be very careful and jump in between these 2 piranha plants. And here we got ourselves another water blarg. I'm going to go ahead and freeze him. And now he's frozen. We can jump up here and continue on with the level, but I'm actually going to go ahead and break the ice so he can go away for a bit. We're going to ride this platform all the way over here to where this cloud is. Open the cloud up. And now with this platform, we can go ahead and enter this door. It's the only way we can enter the door because it's the only way we can reach it. Now this section's really cool, no pun intended. We have this Shy Guy here who wants to freeze us. Or should I say sniff it? I don't know why, I've been calling these guys Shy Guys a lot. They kind of look the same at first. Don't judge me. But you can use that sniff it to freeze Yoshi, and if you're frozen when you're crouched, then you'll get pushed forward, which is really cool because you can use that extra momentum to go ahead and fit through a small little crevice Yoshi can't get through on his own, allowing you to get yourself a flower. I really like that. That is such a clever idea. It's too bad we don't see it more often in this game, but this is the one level you really get to see how the ice mechanic works really well. We froze a couple enemies and pushed them under gaps. We use Yoshi frozen solid to go under gaps. It's really cool. I like this level a lot. But we 100%ed it. We got everything in one go. So, that's good. That means 2 levels so far in World 5 are all completed. And that's a pretty good start. After collecting all the yarn here in 5-2, we did ourselves together another new Yoshi type. We got ourselves the Glacier Yoshi. Alpine Yoshi I think looks better, if you want to be honest. This is another ice type Yoshi, but doesn't really look like it as much. In fact, I can't really tell he looks like a glacier at all, to be honest with his color scheme. He kind of just looks like a wet rock, not an ice glacier. But now with that weird comment said, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode on that note. Next time on Let's Play Yoshi's Woolly World, we'll go ahead and continue exploring World 5. I'll see you guys next time.